We've all been there, right? That moment of pure, unadulterated terror, mixed with a dash of forced calm. I'm talking about the moment you hand your car keys over to a friend. Not just any friend, but a friend who has never, ever driven your beloved car before. It's a rite of passage, a true test of friendship, and honestly, a near-death experience for your soul. So, let's set the scene. Your friend, let's call him Alex, has been begging you for weeks. Come on, just let me take it for a spin around the block. I'll be careful. The promises flow like a river. I'll treat it like it's my own newborn baby, he says. You know Alex, you love Alex, but you also know Alex once tried to parallel park his own car and ended up on the sidewalk. Still, you cave, because you're a good friend. Or maybe, just a bit of a pushover. The handover of the keys is a ceremony in itself. You hold them out, your hand trembling slightly. You start giving instructions like a pre-flight check. Captain, okay, so the clutch is a little sensitive. You barely have to breathe on it. The brakes are sharp, so don't slam them unless you want to taste the windshield. And that little rattle you hear when you turn left, that's just its personality. Don't worry about it. Or, maybe worry a little. Your friend nods, a confident smirk on their face, clearly not listening to a word you're saying. They're just mesmerized by the shiny object in their hand. The key to your pride and joy. They hop into the driver's seat, and you reluctantly get into the passenger seat. The passenger seat, the seat of powerlessness, the hot seat. Suddenly, your own car feels completely alien. The familiar scent of your air freshener is now mixed with the faint smell of your own fear. They start the engine, and immediately, it's wrong. The roar is too loud, too aggressive. They're revving it. Why are they revving it in neutral? You want to scream, what are you doing? Are you trying to launch us into orbit? But you don't. You take a deep breath and say, in the calmest voice you can muster, ha ha, yeah, she's got some power, huh? Inside, your stomach is doing gymnastics. Then comes the first gear, the lurch. Oh, the glorious, neck-snapping lurch. Your head flies back, then forward. It's like being on the world's worst roller coaster. Your friend laughs it off. Whoa, touchy clutch. Just like you said. You manage a weak smile, while silently calculating the potential cost of a new transmission. Every gear change is a symphony of grinding metal and your own muffled whimpers. You find yourself instinctively pressing a non-existent brake pedal on the passenger side floor. Your right foot is getting a serious workout, and the steering, oh the steering. They're either taking corners so wide you're practically in the other lane, or so tight you can hear the curb scraping against your precious alloy wheels. Each scrape sounds like nails on a chalkboard, amplified 1,000 times. You flinch with every pebble on the road. Every pothole becomes a gaping chasm, threatening to swallow you whole. You start giving directions like a frantic GPS. Okay, little to the left, ... little to the left. Okay, too much left, right. You see a speed bump up ahead. To you, it's a gentle undulation in the road. To your friend at the wheel, it's apparently an invisible launch ramp. They hit it at full speed. You go airborne. For a split second, you're pretty sure all 4 wheels left the ground. When you land, you hear a sound from the undercarriage that you know will haunt your dreams and your bank account. Your friend turns to you, eyes wide with excitement, and says, "That was awesome." You just nod, speechless, while your spine attempts to realign itself. And let's talk about their spatial awareness, or lack thereof. They're rocking. You've chosen a spot in the emptiest part of the parking lot, miles away from any other vehicle. Yet somehow, they are maneuvering the car like they're trying to fit a battleship into a bathtub. They're inches from the car next to them. Inches. You're contorting your body, trying to see out their window, your face pressed against the glass. You're good. Stop. They slam on the brakes, and you're now so close you can tell what brand of tire the other car has. The whole time, you're trying to maintain a poker face. You're the cool, trusting friend. On the outside, you're all smiles and thumbs ups. You're doing great, man, a natural. But on the inside, you're a mess. You're planning the eulogy for your car's pristine paint job. You're mentally drafting the insurance claim. You're reevaluating the entire friendship. Is any friend worth this level of anxiety? Is it too late to fake a medical emergency? And the worst part, the commentary. They're critiquing your car. You know, the visibility in this thing isn't great. Or, the acceleration feels a bit sluggish here. Sluggish. You were doing 0 to 60 in your mind just 5 minutes ago out of sheer terror. You're thinking, dude, you're lucky this car even starts for you. Show some respect. But again, you just nod and say, yeah, I've been meaning to look into that. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, the ordeal is over. You're back in your driveway. The engine is off. Silence, sweet, beautiful silence. Your friend hands the keys back, beaming. That was so much fun. Your car is amazing. We should do this again sometime. You take the keys, your hand still shaking, and force out the biggest lie of your life. Definitely, man. Anytime. As they walk away, you get out and walk around your car, inspecting it like a detective at a crime scene. You run your hands over the bodywork, checking for new scratches. You peer at the wheels, praying the alloys are still round. You get back in, and the driver's seat feels like home again. You start the engine, and it purrs, a familiar, comforting sound. It's like your car is whispering, I'm okay. We survived. You take a deep, cleansing breath. You survived. Your car survived, and your friendship, well, it's been tested by fire, and it's probably stronger for it. Or at least, now you have a great story to tell, and a very, very good reason to say no next time. Or maybe just let's take your car instead. So, what are your horror stories? Let me know in the comments below about the time you let a friend drive your car. I need to know I'm not alone in this emotional support group for anxious car owners. If you enjoyed this trip down anxiety lane, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Autoverse for more relatable car content. Thanks for watching, and drive safe, especially when you're in the passenger seat.